As I said in my original review, I wanted to be fair to this kit. After I released the video, I got 3 suggestions on how to assemble the track links in different ways. One of the tips came quite close to the way I did it, so I decided not to try it. I think it wouldn't have made a significant difference, and you'll see why in this update. The problem I had with the assembly was mainly the softness of the material. Strange enough, I found it to be brittle at the same time. Both characteristics made it difficult, well, almost impossible, to put the links together the way it was meant to be. Almost each pin was damaged by pushing the links together vertically. Harry Houdini suggested to put the links flat on the bench and then push them together sideways. It sounded good to me because there wouldn't be as much stress on the pins as there was in my first attempts. I tried to assemble a couple of links Harry's way, but something went wrong. As you can see here, the alignment doesn't look right. And it doesn't only look wrong, the track links came apart when I tried to lift them off the cutting mat. What had happened? Well, the same thing that happened when I assembled the links for the first review. The pins snapped off or, and that's even worse, were bent inwards. So this wouldn't work either. Dennis told me he uses a jig and he said it might work if I flipped the links upside down. To give his method a go, I built a little jig to be able to assemble a couple of links. Nothing fancy, because I wanted to see if and how it worked before I started constructing a larger jig. Here you can see the slot for the guide horns. I added some square rods along the upper edges in order to have a surface to work on. I glued cross members on both ends and I used the same square rod. Then I took the links I assembled in the first part and put them on the jig. I tried to add more links using Harry's and my method, but it didn't work at all. At first I thought the jig wasn't built good enough, but I finally found out what makes assembling these tracks so difficult. The links with the guide horns are thicker than the plain ones. It doesn't matter if you try to assemble them the normal way or upside down. It doesn't matter if you push them together vertically or sideways. The pins and the nuts can't be aligned properly whichever way you choose, as long as the pins are there. Each plain link would sway between 2 links with guide horns. I tried to assemble them like magic tracks after removing all the pins. I'll apply glue with the toothpick to avoid melting the material too much. Am I happy with this kit? Would I recommend buying it? The answer to both questions is no, not at all.